Katha Kalapa. Krishak Katha Kalapa by Rajesh Nookhul. Put your hands up for him, please.
Here. I have come here to tell a tale from the oral traditions of my region. Here. Fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, this is a tale of love, of pain and rage. This is a tale of timeless value. A story about an ordinary farmer, Sinappa, and his wife, Mangamma. Long ago, on a starry night, Sinappa was sleeping on the floor with his family of 2 children and wife in his home. The home sweet home was a small hut with 4 walls of bricks and mud plaster, and hay and straw its roof. Big enough to only accommodate those 4 people, and with a small entrance. Now, Sinappa was sleeping and thinking, despite all the poor family conditions, I have loved them so much and have taken care of them so much. Obviously, my family would be owing a lot to me for all the care and love that I have given to them. While he was sleeping, there were 2 messengers of death passing by in the sky. When they saw down below a hut glowing in positive radiance, but they had some darkness in the hut that they saw. And they felt, we need to show this to Sinappa. And Sinappa was about to sleep, stretching himself. That very instant, the soul was taken out of the body, making the body lifeless. The poor soul begged to know why. Shh! Just keep watching. This was the instruction. Poor soul knew nothing else to do, just waited. Sun came onto the horizon and Mangamma woke up to wake up Sinappa. Wake up! Wake up! Ah! The painful scream woke up the entire neighborhood, and the news soon reached the village, and the village gathered near her hut. Everyone wailing for the pathetic condition they would be in. But Mangamma was staring blank face. Men entered to bring the body out, but the body had already got stiffened. They couldn't bring it out. They went to Mangamma. Mangamma, we know it's a tough time, but in order to bring the body out, we have to break open the door and the wall. Give us your permission. What about the hut? If the door falls, the hut falls. And where are my children going to stay? No one had a clue. There was pin drop silence. And then, after some time, Mangamma spoke. if you want, cut the body into pieces, but spare the hut. Cut the body into pieces. The entire village was shell-shocked. The soul in the sky was full of rage. How can she do that? How can she say that to me? I have loved her all my life and this is what she wants to do to me. This is betrayal. No one did anything until Mangama stood up and said, if no one wants to do, let me cut him into pieces. She goes, she raises the axe and goes, ah! That instance, the entire village is now running helter-skelter. The sweat pouring down of each and every person. The village is now chaos. Not because Mangama cut the body into pieces, but they hadn't seen a moving body. That moment, Mangama had deflected the axe because Sinappa was back to life. She saw him, hugged him and kissed him. But Sinappa, get out of me! How can you be so selfish? You are a shameful, shameless lady. You are a betrayer. How can you do this to me? She was shell-shocked. Now it was Mangama to speak. Betray? Betray, you say? Ayya, all throughout my life I have loved you. And if I was doing this, this was for you. If the house had fallen and the winter nearing, what about the kids? I wanted to raise them to see you in them. It was for your sake I wanted to cut you into pieces as you were gone. If this is betrayal, so be it. If this is selfishness, so be it. But remember, I have always loved you. Realization dawned on Sinappa, and he understood how much his family cares and loves him. Both hugged together and cried profusely. That moment, the messengers of death descended and spoke to Sinappa and said, Sinappa, you are a good person. But the sprouts of pride had just started flourishing in you. And we wanted you to know that with love in place, pride doesn't have any value. Now that you know your family loves as much as you do, we bless you to have a happy and prosperous life. With those blessings, the messengers of death vanished. And the family of Sinappa and Mangama lived happily ever after. Here, let love thrive and flourish and reside in your hearts. Let's not give space to pride in any of the sides. Over to you, Tosma.